welcome to my soul tribe. My name is Miriam Rose. This channel is dedicated to pop culture's latest tea. Today's topic is about Taylor Swift, and she's about to release a secret album. Rumor has it that Taylor Swift is shortly releasing her 2016 album, which was scrapped because of her feud with Kim Kardashian and Kanye West. There is too much compelling evidence to ignore this rumor this time around. Back in April 2021, it was rumored that Taylor Swift was going to release an album called Woodvale, but these rumors were found to be false at the time. However, this time around there's a compelling evidence that later this year we will get a new album which was scrapped in 2016. A TikToker by the name of The Thrifty Swifty has pulled together some watertight hints that the album will see the light of day very soon.
Nice.
Taylor Swift fans will be aware of the theory that her sixth album was going to be called Karma, which was going to have an edgy pop rock sound and look, which was going to tie in with her new look she debuted at the end of her 1989 album. Between 2006 to 2014, Taylor Swift released a new album every 2 years. Each new album came with a clothing, style and a hair look which would mark a new and a different improved singer. She released her pop album 1989 in October of 2014, and with this move she successfully transitioned from a country music singer into a great pop star. Unfortunately, Taylor's professional life collapsed around her and fans turned on her in 2016 when her feud between Kanye West and Kim Kardashian became public knowledge off the back of Kanye's single called Famous.
Oh, hell!
Almost on Taylor's 1989's 2-year anniversary album. In February of the same year, Kanye West released a controversial track. In it were the following lyrics: "I feel like me and Taylor might still have sex. Why? I made that be famous." The feud erupted when Kanye insisted that Taylor knew ahead of time that in this single he will be using the line "that be," while Taylor swore that she had no idea and that she wouldn't approve of being called "that be" anyway. In July, Kim Kardashian uploaded a phone conversation to Snapchat between Kanye and Taylor, where Taylor did give approval for the song to go ahead. However, the word "be" was not mentioned in the conversation. Taylor Swift suffered through humiliation as after the video was released, the hashtag Taylor Swift is over party began a worldwide trend and her social media pages were flooded with snake emojis.
Hi.
Okay.
Kim Kardashian's post: "Wait, it's legit National Snake Day. They have holidays for everybody. I mean everything these days," with lots of snake emojis. A year later, Taylor Swift returned to social media and gave clues to her release of a new album called Reputation. The videos had a series of snake videos as a reference to her falling out with Kim Kardashian and Kanye West. And she tried to emphasize with the album called Reputation that her reputation was impeccable and she wanted to keep it that way. In one of her tracks, she referred to the feud by calling it "Look What You Made Me Do." In that track, she addressed a shift in her public persona, leaving the old Taylor Swift behind and emerging as a new Taylor Swift, vampy and edgy. Due to their feud and Taylor having had to hide for a whole year from the public eye, right at the onset of the feud, it was clear that Taylor was going to release a completely different album to her Reputation one, which didn't get released due to the public turning on Taylor at the time of the feud. Towards the end of her 1989 tour, Taylor came across with a more rockier vibe, and she had even performed a rock version of her hit "We're Never Ever Getting Back Together" with Mick Jagger from Rolling Stones. Although Taylor Swift had made many appearances in 2016, she never released a new album which would normally embody her new look, which she had carried. as she always changed her looks for her new music tracks. The Look What You Made Me Do video confirms her changes in her appearance. As in that video, there were 14 different versions of Taylor Swift. A standout moment from the video showed the wing of a plane with TS6 written on it. It's believed that the meaning behind it was that Taylor was forced to ground her sixth album, which she had planned to release in order to address her reputation on a completely different record. Taylor Swift continued to tease her fans about the existence of a scrapped album titled Karma since the release of her Reputation album. In 2020, her style, The Man, taken from her seventh studio album Lover, she is seen dressed as a man urinating against a graffitied wall, which is made up totally of all of Taylor's names of her albums. The word Karma was also written on the wall, however, the album had never been released. Karma is placed on the wall between 1989 and Reputation, with a sign stating missing between the two. During her Vogue interview, Taylor was asked, "What do you think is the most important life lesson for someone to learn?" Taylor smiled and replied with the following words, that karma is real. The word karma was purposefully capitalized in the captions for Vogue video, implying that it was a title. That's why fans believe that Taylor Swift will drop the album called Karma in 2022, and that it's been sitting in a vault, and that at least 20 songs are expected to be released from the vault. Taylor previously hinted that Karma was locked away in a vault and not destroyed. So if now Taylor Swift can release unreleased tracks which have been stashed away in a vault, why not release her Karma album this year? The Thrifty Swifty TikToker has some valid points. Let's watch and see what she has to say.
Which means there are so many unreleased tracks from that collection. So what does that have to do with this? Well, let me tell you. We all know this rumor that's been circling that there is an unreleased entire pop album between 1989 and Reputation. Before Reputation, Taylor had been releasing albums every 2 years like clockwork. And then after 1989, she went through this really dark period where she was essentially canceled for all that drama with He Who Must Not Be Named. So we had to wait, and she didn't release an album 2 years later and instead released one 3 years later at the end of 2017. That was Reputation. And then later when she released Lover and filmed this music video, we got this iconic wall that's led to so many theories about the order of re-release of her albums. And I had to choose this awful dark picture because in this one, you can see that 1989 is written twice. So it's once really obviously in white, and then it's so small here, you're gonna have to zoom in or watch the music video, but it says it right there as well, 1989. And then something else is written 2 times, and it's Karma. So why would she have these 2 things written twice? If she has 20 songs, she could release a double album. She could release whatever album it was that she was ready to release when she unfortunately got canceled and then went into her Reputation era. All right, so you think I'm crazy, you think I'm reaching, that is fine. I know I'm crazy, I know I'm reaching, but what if this is telling us that after the release of 1989, we're not getting Reputation, but instead we are getting a second album? It's all in the title. The title is the From the Vault chapter. She's pointing us back to the vault, which would suggest that we're getting the album that she was supposed to release when she was 26, this secret album, Karma, that has been living now in the vault.
Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please make sure to subscribe to my channel, leave a thumbs up, and also comment below. Let me know what you think about this new secret album which is locked away in a vault called Karma. Do you think we're going to hear it this year? Also, I would absolutely love if you would share my videos, because I would love to keep growing my channel. With absolute love and gratitude, cosmic kisses. Till next time, bye for now.